This is Data Jockey, machine learning for Victorian racing. Today I am looking at Race 3, Cranbourne, Thursday 16 July 2026. Straight into it. Quick summary for Race 3 at Cranbourne before I get into the detail. One selection today, and when the model narrows it down to one, that is worth taking seriously. Marine grade is the place selection. That is the model's pick for this race. Clean and simple. Stay with me, though, because I am going to walk through exactly what the model is seeing here and why this one stands out from the field. Race 3, Cranbourne, 16 runners, top 3 paying a place dividend. Straight off, the model's selection is not the market favorite, which is worth noting. That tells you the model sees value somewhere the market has not fully priced in. One selection from the model today, a place pick only, no same race multi on this one. As always, this is not a forced tip. The model only shows up when there is real value, and today there is. Let us walk through it. Before I get into the picks, a quick word on how this works, because it is genuinely different to anything else you will find in the tipping space. The selections come from a machine learning model that continuously learns from Victorian racing results. Every single race meeting, every result, every finishing position feeds back into it. This is not a set-and-forget system. It is live, it is learning, and it gets sharper with every race run in Victoria. Now here is the part that really sets it apart. Most tipsters, most models out there are chasing the winner. I made a completely different call. This model was built from the ground up to find place finishers, horses that hit the top positions and pay a place dividend. That is a fundamentally different problem to finding the winner, and it demands a completely different approach. The model weighs up dozens of variables across the entire field at once. Things that interact with each other in ways that no human analyst could ever track manually. Pace, distance, field composition, historical patterns, how each horse matches up against these specific rivals on this specific day. All of it simultaneously. That is the power of building it this way. If you want to go deep on the methodology, how the model was actually built, what it looks at, how it was trained, the link is in the description below. Check it out when you get a chance. But for today, I have got Race 3 to get through, and the model has some strong opinions. Let us get into the picks. First selection for Race 3, Marine grade, the model's top pick, currently third in the market. Not the favorite, not the one getting the market's attention, just quietly priced at a level the model strongly disagrees with. That disagreement is the entire reason this selection exists. Worth being honest with you here, because I think it earns more trust than it costs. There is no single tidy explanation for why the model has chosen Marine grade. It genuinely does not work that way. It is not pointing to one factor, a good record at Cranbourne, a preferred distance, the usual form guide reasoning. That single factor thinking is what most tipping relies on, and it is exactly what this model avoids. Instead, it is weighing dozens of variables together, all at once: track conditions, distance, field composition, the specific rivals in this race, patterns drawn from thousands of past Victorian races. All of that simultaneously, picking up relationships a person simply cannot track by eye. That is deliberate. If the reasoning could fit in one sentence, the model would be redundant. Here is what actually matters. The market has Marine grade priced at third in the market. The model ranks it first for Race 3. That gap between market price and model confidence is the value, and finding it is the model's entire purpose. It was built around place finishers specifically, not winners, so a top ranking here means this horse matches the historical pattern of horses that land in the places. A genuinely different lens to standard form analysis. Marine grade for the place, top 3 finish in a 16-runner field. That is the model's read for Race 3. For entertainment purposes only, please make your own informed decision before placing any bet. If today's full card is what you are after, every race has a dedicated video, all collected in the playlist, uploaded ahead of Race 1. Worth browsing the other races to see which selections fit what you are after. Combining multiple model selections into a place multi is something some punters do. Your wagering provider can explain how that works. Whatever you decide, make sure it is your own informed call. One more thing worth repeating, check for scratchings before placing any bet, since they can completely reshape a race on the day. For race 3, the model's place selection is marine grade. The playlist has the rest of the card, and if you have not subscribed, this channel runs for every Victorian meeting, every race day, entirely free. That wraps race 3 at Cranbourne. Marine grade was the model's place selection, clean single pick for this one. Results are tracked and posted publicly every week without fail, the good and the bad both on the record. That is the only fair way to judge whether following this model genuinely makes sense for you, rather than relying on any single result either way. For entertainment purposes only, as always, please make your own informed decisions and gamble responsibly. See you next race.